From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Ticats Today with Louie B.
Yes, it is Ticats Today for a Thursday, October the 14th, 2021. It is your digital host, Louie B. Thank you so much for tuning into today's show, as it is an exciting day for the city of Hamilton. It is an exciting day for the Ticats. It's an exciting day for the CFL. The Ticats are on a bye week, by the way, but huge news, as the Hamilton Tiger-Cats have been awarded the 2023 Grey Cup. Yeah, so in addition to this year's game, currently scheduled for December the 12th, the Ticats will as well host the 2023 Grey Cup. It's an exciting day, like I said. Everybody I've talked to within the organization is absolutely elated by today's news. It does come with kind of a little caveat that it will be a kind of modified Grey Cup this year because of limitations caused by the lingering effects of COVID-19 restrictions. So there will still be, the traditional excitement around the stadium, the excitement around the game, the Grey Cup, the CFL awards, the Commissioner State of the League, all that other stuff that comes with the Grey Cup is still going to be happening, but it will be a little scaled down. It will be a little modified. The stadium will be at full capacity. We know that thanks to the announcement on Friday. And tickets go on sale next week for season ticket holders across the league, followed by the sale to the general public starting on October 26th. So like I said, absolutely incredible day here for the Ticats and for the CFL and for the city of Hamilton. And on that point, very pleased now to be joined by the President and COO of the Hamilton Tiger-Cats. That is Matt Afinec. And Matt, safe to say today there's a buzz in the air.
Say the least, Louie, and probably more significant and exciting day for our fans, for our partners, for the community of Hamilton, just to have this news go public today and have not just one Grey Cup, but two to look forward to.
And let's talk about it. 2021 Grey Cup. This has been circled on the calendar for quite a few months now, and it was an exciting evening at Tim Hortons Field when this game was announced. Just talk a little bit about how it's modified. It's not going to be kind of a traditional Grey Cup.
Yeah, it seems like a lifetime ago that this was awarded and our bid was accepted for the kind of ambitious plan that it was back in early 2019. But we are where we are, and obviously, as society, we've been working through the last 18, 19 months and progressing through the pandemic window. And clearly that's had some impact in our operations and how we've been able to prepare and ultimately execute. The event is 59 days away from now. So, I think having to modify some of the things you might traditionally see at a Grey Cup and frankly, the things you will see in totality in 2023 was just a requirement based on the circumstances. I think, but what people need to know and hear is the game itself. There is no modification. The Grey Cup and all of its, pageantry and celebration and entertainment and halftime shows and pregame music, none of that is modified. The Grey Cup fans have grown and accustomed to experiencing will be exactly what is delivered at Tim Hortons Field on the 12th of December.
And that's such a huge point, because the game itself, and you mentioned the pageantry of it, the celebration of Canadian football. And I know when we were talking to caretaker Bob Young on Tiger-Cats pregame earlier this week, he really put it elegantly. It's the chance to get to showcase everything that the city has been through in the last 25 years.
Absolutely. And listen, I think, an important message, Louie, is you well know better than most. Football matters in Hamilton and football matters in Southern Ontario. And I think that passion that our fan base brings is a huge part of why something like today can happen. And it's that commitment of our fans to create that amazing energy and experience in the venue on game day in a world-class venue, I may add, that makes things like this possible. So, I think fans will see that in full luster on December 12th, as we will also see fans and people from our CFL community from across Canada in to cheer on whatever teams are fortunate enough to qualify and earn the right to play in the game. So when they all come into town, we'll show them a little bit of the Hamilton spirit, but we all know it'll be alive and well in a place that football really matters.
I think it's important here to acknowledge just how many people, how many kind of partners from different walks of life had to come together to make this happen. This wasn't, the Ticats and the CFL just agreeing to say like, hey, we can't pull it off. Like, can you just kind of touch on a little bit about the collaboration it took to be able to pull off not just this event that we're about to host in 2021, but getting it back here in Hamilton in 2023?
Yeah, things of this scale and scope require, a collective effort. And in our case, in the CFL, we're fortunate, and it begins and ends with our appreciation of our other 8 partners in the league and the governors of those teams, ultimately approving this plan and moving it forward. But to your point of outside the CFL community, the province of Ontario, the city of Hamilton, their leadership, recognizing what the Grey Cup brings economically in terms of as a driver, and brings perhaps more socially in terms of bringing Canadians together at a time when I think everyone's missed that. So all of these things are a collection of people coming together. And I mentioned earlier, I'll mention again, our fans, our corporate partners, they're in that mix as well. But yeah, it truly takes a village, Louis, and in this one, it took the entire village.
And 2023 now, I mean, getting that date circled on the calendar. I remember the pitch. I still go back every so often and check out about, what that pitch included and the excitement that was around kind of what was planned. When you look at 2023, do you look back on those plans and think, all right, now we got to go bigger. Now we got to really do it. Or how do you kind of look at 2023 now?
Yeah, I think this is all so fresh that we're just starting to look forward and knowing that this happened obviously just recently and it's just come together. But to your point, yeah, of course, we're going to look to raise the bar on what was already a pretty ambitious plan. And our inability to deliver that ambitious plan is really the reason why 2023 was so important. Our fans deserve, Bob said it very eloquently today, our fans deserve and have earned the right to host the Grey Cup and the Grey Cup Festival in all of its glory, absent some of the circumstances that have affected our ability to deliver that in 2021. That will come in 2023. And I'm certain many elements of the bid that want us to bid will remain. And where we can elevate that even further, we know we have the responsibility to do that, and we'll do exactly that.
And just one more before we let you go. Results of the game on Monday aside, I remember chatting with you after the game and just kind of acknowledging the 22,000 plus that were in the building, what it was like. Can you still, even right now, put it into words, what it meant for you after everything the city has been through, after everything individuals have been through in this stretch of 18 months, to hear that building as loud as we did on Monday? What did that mean to you?
Well, I think since we started playing at home again with our awesome fans in the building, Louis, one of the great joys I personally have is just spending time out in common spaces, talking to fans, seeing fans, walking around the building. And even when you're not having conversations, just seeing the joy on people's face, the camaraderie of conversations, just the true human spirit of going to a Tiger-Cat game and going to Tim Hortons Field is obviously about football, but it's about a lot more than the football. It's about the community. It's about the people. And when you have more people in the building, you just see that more often. But that's been happening since Labor Day, since we got back with everybody. And that's truly one of the many magical things of going to an event or going to a Tiger-Cat game at Tim Hortons Field is just the genuine joy it brings people. And that's my favorite part.
Matt, I will provide our listeners with everything they need to know about tickets and all that fun stuff later. But thank you so much for doing this. Appreciate it. I know you're a busy guy, especially today. So thank you.
Always have time for you, Louie. Thank you very much.
That is the president and COO of the Hamilton Tiger-Cats, Matt Afinec. My thanks to him for joining me today. And to recap the big news of the day, really the only news you need today, the Hamilton Tiger-Cats will host the 2023 Grey Cup. Now this because, COVID restrictions still what they are. It'll be a modified kind of Grey Cup week. The game itself will feature everything a Grey Cup deserves, a halftime show, flyovers, full, first-class Grey Cup game experience. But because of a modified Grey Cup festival, CFL Board of Governors voting to award the Ticats the 2023 Grey Cup to get another chance to deliver on their original Grey Cup plan. So lots of exciting stuff going on. All the details up at our website, ticats.ca. Thanks so much for joining us. One quick shout out before we go. Actually, a couple of quick shout outs before we go. First of all, congratulations to Russ Bauman of Brant County. He won a pair of tickets to go see the Ticats take on the Red Blacks on October 23rd. So congratulations, Russ. He was listening to Tiger-Cats postgame. He heard the key word and he emailed in. So congratulations to him. That's shout out number one. And then finally, shout out number two to Rod Black, who today announced that he was parting ways with TSN after a 30-year career there. One of the absolute great guys in this business. And I'm sure whatever he's going to do next is going to be incredible. He's been someone I've been fortunate enough to get to grow up watching and then getting a chance to meet and interview and call a colleague. So congratulations on a heck of a career at Bell Media for Rob Black. So a couple of shout outs to end the show. Thanks so much for checking us out. We're back tomorrow, Friday edition for the Ticats Saturday Network. Hope you have a great day.
Ticats Today with Louie B. Subscribe, like, and get your Ticats fix every weekday.